Got a secret, can you keep it sweet?
Hey guys, so before I get started on my initial and final reaction, or not final, but overall reactions on the Pretty Little Liars Season 3 finale, I'd like to go ahead and say that this video will have spoilers, obviously, because I'm going to be talking about what happened, and all the crazy things that are just like making my mind go crazy. So if you did not watch it and you don't want to watch this video and get all the spoilers, then I would go ahead and shut it off now, but otherwise stay watching, I guess. Okay, so the first comment that I want to make about this finale is I do not like Shauna, I think it's Shauna. That character overall, I don't think she's a good fit for the show. I don't even understand why she's like a part of the show. I understand now that she's like a part of like the NAT club or whatever that is with Melissa and what's her face? Jenna. I had to stop and think about that for a second. But overall, I think she's really to me, she's just like a weird character. Like, not the fact that she like flirts with girls, like that's totally cool, you know, that's her thing. But like the fact that she's like so like, it's so obvious that she's so like suspicious looking, like everything, like since like the first time that she was in the season or whatever, I was like, she's somebody to watch out for. And of course she's somebody to watch out for. Like, I feel like they always like switch it up. Like if it's somebody that like seems like they're someone to watch out for, they end up not being like Paige, for instance. So anyway, long story short there, I'm curious to see how they're going to use her in future episodes and how she's going to turn out and all that stuff. I totally am confused by the whole secret meeting with Jenna, Melissa, and Shauna. I don't know like what that's going to lead to. I'm guessing it has something to do with the NAT club. But I was like shocked when I saw Melissa, like she was like, those bitches. So obviously she's talking about the 4 girls, which one of them is her sister, so I'm just like totally like blown away by that. So, I mean, I've always seen that like tension between those, Spencer and Melissa, but I didn't realize that she could be so, rare. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump to just like the big ending that everybody is like freaking out about. First of all, well, not the ending, but like more so the middle to the end. First of all, I was so excited to see Toby. I knew he was alive. I knew that he was not a part of the A-team to be a part of the A-team, like to get back at the girls. Like I knew he was like on the A-team to like protect the girls. I thought it was really interesting about the part where Spencer like follows the red coat into the bathroom. It ends up being Hannah, and then she's like, and then, what's her face? Emily comes out and is like, that means that you're still one of us. And I love how she just immediately, like, explains that she is a part of the A-team, but only because, like, she had a way in and she thought it would, like, give her more information. So I'm glad that she, like, went ahead and told them that, because I was so afraid that they were gonna, like, make it where, like, there was this huge, like, blow up about, oh my god, Spencer's A, and all the girls, like diss her and all that stuff. I'm using so much hands because I was like so like freaking out about this episode. But so yeah, I was really glad that it happened the way it happened. I was so scared that it was gonna be like so like crazy and like that they dissed her and all this stuff and they weren't friends with her anymore. It was like 3 against 1 and all crazy. Really, it would have been 1 against 3 because she's on the A-team. But anyway, long story short, that is my second time saying this in that video. Or that in this video. Okay, so the one thing that I'm really trying to figure out, well, there's actually 3 things, but one of the ones that I'm really curious about is who the girl was that was in front of Toby that he was like chasing or whatever. She had brown hair, so I'm thinking the logical explanation would be Jenna, but I'm thinking that it's not, because that's what your mind like draws to. Like you're thinking, oh, it's probably Jenna. But then, first of all, she's not like blonde anymore, but it's like dark outside and there's no way she could be like running. I mean, her eyes aren't like perfect. So I don't know how she could be like running through the dark woods without like dying or falling over something. And then Toby like falls down and I'm pretty sure, so my conclusions for the red coat, I'd love to see like your opinions on this. I've heard lots of different things, my two guesses, which are kind of like the same guess in one, is Redcoat is either Allison or Allison's twin, and I've heard so much about like in the books how Allison has this like crazy twin that like ends up killing her, and that they got separated at birth, and like something like she gets like sent away, like the twin gets sent away to like this psych ward or whatever, and then like they end up finding each other and switch, and then like the evil twin like is crazy, and so she kills Allison. I have no clue about that. All I know is that I'm pretty sure they're going to bring that like logic into the storyline. But if it's not her twin, I feel like Allison is like still alive somehow and playing this like huge prank. Like I could see it totally happening. So I know for like sure in my mind, like I just know like the end of the show is going to end up being like Allison's alive all this time, or Allison has a twin. Like it has to be one of those two. Like I just know it. Like if it's not, I'm going to be like, ugh. And then the last thing is who's in the trunk, what's in the trunk. At first I was thinking it's a what, like it's totally a what. I was thinking it was probably Allison's dead body, like, cause it's like you don't see anybody like I know that they have like these shocked faces, but like they don't like okay, if it was somebody like dead, like that was close to one of them, I think they would all like immediately like scream or gasp or something. Like I know they like did just like like that kind of thing, but like I think if it was, my friend thinks that it could have been Hannah's mom, like, to get back at, like, the fact that she ran over Wilden, and, like, there's the cop car, and then Hannah's mom is in the trunk. But, honestly, if my mom was dead, and she was in the back of a trunk, like, the first thing I wouldn't have just gone, like, I wouldn't have just been, like, surprised with my eyes, like, big and open. I'd be, like, screaming. And you'd see that, like, in the first, like, initial, like, that's the first thing you'd see. So I'm thinking that it's either somebody that is not that important, which would be like Wilden. I know a lot of people think it's Jason. I don't know if it's Jason or not. I really hope it's not. I don't think it could be Hannah's mom. I mean, it could be, but I really don't think it could be. I don't know. But I also think it could be Allison's dead body, like, just as, like, some weird prank thing. But I'm starting to think it's probably Wilden's dead body, just because it makes sense. But I don't understand, like, okay, the reason I thought it was Wilden's body is because I don't know, I felt like maybe, like, when they saw Wilden, like, Hannah and Hannah's mom, like, when they saw him, like, near the church or whatever, that it was just, like, an illusion, and they brought him back for a few seconds, but, like, or maybe he was, like, a ghost or something, but I think I'm just, like, totally, like, hoping that it's Wilden's dead body in the back of the car, but that would just make, like, the rest of the story so bland, because Wilden, like, pulls up so much drama. Like, we know that he knows a whole bunch of stuff, but he hasn't even, like, talked about, like, half of that stuff yet. So, now I'm crossing that off, because I just thought about that. He knows so much stuff, and he can hold so much against them. I really think I don't know who it could be anymore. I guess I'm leaning towards either Jason, or I'd be so sad though, or I feel like there's somebody missing. I don't think it's Hannah's boyfriend, because once again, like, she would have been screaming. But I mean, I know they only showed like a split second, but anyway, that is what I think. That's my overall reaction to the finale. Hopefully, if you guys have any like maybe more ideas about what's in the trunk or who's in the trunk. I really think it could be a what. I'm trying to figure out what it could be, though. Like, I don't know, honestly. But I'm hoping it's Allison's dead body, honestly. Like, I feel like they're going to bring it back and just be like, oh, like, all this time it was her dead body. Like, because I don't think they ever found it. Did they ever find it? I don't know. Or maybe it's that body that was in the morgue that they were trying to figure out if it was Toby's body. Which is probably Jason's body. I just thought about that. Shoot. Okay. Long story short, this ended up being like a vlog, but if you guys have any like more conclusions, like ideas about who's in the trunk, what's in the trunk, please comment down below. Also, who do you think was in front of Toby when he was running after her? Anything else that you could think of, comment down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!